Hey there, good morning, Proniacs. Welcome to this Wednesday edition of Pronia Mornings. And because it's Wednesday at the wakeboard park, we have the model airplane flyers. It looks like there's some seaplanes, and there were some fighter jets and such for the model airplanes, radio remote control model airplanes. It's pretty cool. It's exciting. But Darren Hardy's message this morning, to get to the point, was that to be a success in the things that you want to be great at, or what you consider the definition of success, whether that's being able to do the things that you love with the people that you want to be with where you want to be, or if that's making enough money for financial freedom, to be free from debt and any obligation to others, that you don't want to have limitation. The way to get to that point is to continually grind it out towards that goal. And enable to do that, you have to have an action plan. And the way to put together the plan is to figure out what it is you need in your life to be a success. Maybe find somebody that's already achieved that success and get an idea of how they did it. And then do those steps that resonate with you most. Put those on a calendar, on a timeline, that you can get to that point, and then take action steps from that to get to an hourly per day how you would be able to achieve something of that magnitude. Some people say that, how do you eat an elephant? The old saying is, one bite at a time. This is an everyday grinding it out life. To be a success, you have to do the small things every single day, over and over, to make the mediocre and the ordinary extraordinary. Mediocrity is doing these things that'll get you what you want some of the time. Now, to be the exception, you have to do the things that will get you to that point, not some of the time, not most of the time, but grinding all of the time. Doing it more than not is going to get you to a better place, but doing it all the time, making it a part of your lifestyle, part of your routines, that are going to get you to that definition of success that you're striving for in your life. Because everybody has a definition of success, whether that's freedom, whether that's the ability to do nothing, whether that's independence from anyone that they have obligations to, or whatever that may be. And for a lot of people, that is achieving and gaining more impact, money, and respect in order to maybe give, maybe to make an additional impact on the world. But going on further, we can talk about how that everyday monotonous activity can be bombarded every day. There's so many distractions. I've never heard anybody say that I got to where I am by watching just a little bit of TV, or because I watch the news each morning. It keeps me up to date. It's not something that I've ever heard from. I mean, social media, television, news, it's all a distraction. And more I hear that the news has created more of a fear mindset in people, making decisions based on fear rather than using their own thoughts and influencing others with the way that they think, and bouncing ideas off of people that they know, like, and trust, in order to gain solidity in their beliefs of how they should live their lives and what decisions they should make moving forward. So there's so much distraction that causes you to drift away from your action plan that you've put together for your definition of success. This is diving a little deeper into figuring out how you can maintain focus to do the monotonous everyday activities without drift, which is the enemy of success. drifting away from your workouts every day, drifting on to watching that TV show late at night instead of going to bed early so that you can get up and do your action plan or morning routine. That leads to, God, that show is so great, I have to watch another one, and it puts it in your plan for the next night so that later that or tomorrow you'll have a later night, or you'll stay up late again, and then it takes away from your morning. Some people say, and I've heard, I forgot you mentioned it, I think it was Richard Branson, sometimes he takes, I would say, a break from drinking, and what he states is what happens when you drink is you're stealing the joy from tomorrow today. So you're using that joy up now, or using that enthusiasm, that excitement of tomorrow today. And you'll notice the more that you use alcohol, that is so the case, because you wake up hungover, you wake up late, you develop bad routines, or you even cut out your morning routine in order to satisfy what you wanted to do the night before. This is why you have to be sparingly, and you have to plan out those times that you can take those breaks and go to those parties and spend it with those people that maybe don't point you in the right direction, and you still want to have those relationships. Keep them to a place where you have limited connection or limited contact, and still have that relationship if you so desire. So that I hope this helps you today. People don't care how much I know. People just know how much I care. So in turn, they'll listen and maybe make an impact on their life. So know that I care about you today, and be that person as well that can impact others by thinking for yourself, solidifying your beliefs, taking that daily action, monotonous plan, and grinding it out to get to where your definition of success is. Thank you for joining me today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about our 4th of July, but I'll talk about that for you tomorrow. A little bit of anticipation. All right, we'll talk to you then. Thanks.